Okay, so today is another exciting episode of Paladins with the custom cursor intact too, only my second time using it. It does work pretty well, and it's kind of ironic that both this cursor and Ark's cursor, which I just kind of came up with together, or like I started using together, because I just started playing Ark on PC, and I obviously just, for whatever reason, noticed a couple episodes ago that I didn't have one for this. They look kind of similar too, because it's like the thing in your wrist in Ark, it's like a blue gem, kind of like that. That's kind of interesting, but this series is pretty close to being over, but I've said that for a while now, and so it's sort of my weird padding that I'm able to do because I play this only once a week and I only play it for so long. But the condition is that we have to play at least as two champions every episode, and so that doesn't mean I have to play as two different ones, or no, that's what I just said. I have to play at least two games every episode, which means if I lose the first one as the only free champion, I have to buy the other one. And I have very limited resources with which to do that. I have like a couple free champion tokens, like 3, and so that could help carry me. But the point is I only have 70k gold, and some of them cost 60 themselves. So I'm getting fucked by the free stuff, which is only fair because I've gotten carried by it the whole way. The real goal of the playthrough, why the fuck are none of them free? Not one. It's the fact that the goal would be to play every single champion, but I'm pretty much seeing here that I can't do that unless I go on an insane streak with one of them. But like, I would buy this guy, except I won't, because I'll still prioritize the 15k gold one, and then I'll start using the tokens. Man, we got so close though. That's what I hate. Despite playing very shitty and not going on a streak of like more than 4 games like with anybody ever, I still managed to get this far, which again is just a testament to how long the series goes on for, and sort of abusing the free system. But you know, I'm not really even picking out one that I think I'll do really well with, because I don't know if there is such a thing. But it is really Evie. Oh, Evie always looks very cool. She reminds me very much of a character from is she the one with like the fucking scissors, like the Alice in Wonderland type chick from League? Gwen or whatever, who has like the crazy hair. Maybe it's that one that I'm thinking of. Somehow she reminds me of some character I've seen before. And yeah, they didn't just copy Overwatch, they copied League of Legends. I guess my verdict on this game with the whole Overwatch discussion that the whole time I've been playing this has come up a million times. Some of my longtime viewers will even say that. Like, they'll come in, haha, this is that Overwatch clone game. Like, I get that perception. And it obviously is very directly inspired, but I'll say it like this. This game is like The Departed to Infernal Affairs. If you've ever seen Infernal Affairs, a very good movie, Chinese or some part of China, I forget, but whatever. It's a Chinese movie in which, you know, it's the same story as The Departed. Like, it's an undercover agent inside a gang, and a mole for the gangster inside the police, and they're both trying to find each other, right? Find the mole inside the police, find the mole inside the gang. And so it's a very good movie that didn't get enough credit, and then it's remade as The Departed, and then that gets a Best Picture award and stuff like that. So I'm not even saying it didn't deserve that, but the original didn't get as much credit. So Overwatch is better than this game. It is more original, and it gets points for that. But this game is at least not a shoddy remake that just half-asses it. At least it's a very good remake that does arguably even some things better, and iterates on it and improves upon it. So again, obviously Overwatch gets points for originality, but even if you want to say TF2, but at least I kind of laid out the difference there. Like, there's tremendous difference in the sort of identity of the characters and whatever. The whole style of gameplay is vastly different still, despite the same overall structure. So I will give it credit that way, as far as if you're gonna do a sort of a inspired game, I won't even call it a copy, but if you're going to do a game in the same genre like that and take after it, this is at least the right way to do it. It has a decent amount of personality. It has some very good mechanics, good heroes. Some of the heroes feel a little bit lazy at times with respect to it, just like combines 2 other ones, or it just feels very much like some of the abilities are literally taken from, like, just copy pasted from other ones. But even then, there are some very good things about it, so that would be my overall review of it. I guess I'll do her. Ice Staff Fire, Frozen Blast every 1 second to deals 850. It's actually a lot, though. 850? 1800 HP. Encase yourself in ice to become immune. Yeah, this is like me playing a Frost Mage, and wow, dude, you better watch out. But I guess I'm fucking washed up. More rather than an ice caster, I'll be a water caster. Haha. That always confused so many people. as a frost mage, you summon a water elemental, not an ice elemental. So it's like, you know, water is capable of freezing, but the guy isn't actually frozen himself. It's a little bit weird. Blink, magically teleport for. Oh shit. They copied WoW. Forward a short distance, take flight. Like, I should be really good with this character, but last time was one of my shittiest episodes ever too, because I was kind of in a different setup and position, as if I would use that as an excuse. That's how you know you've hit rock bottom with it. But no, it genuinely was a little bit uncomfortable. Now here, I'm still in the same setup, but it's not. I've kind of improved it a little bit. Of course, you can't appreciate any of that because I don't do phase cam. So after to take flight on your staff, which I'm not a big fan or not a big user of these mobility type abilities. I'm not very good at them. I'm more like a tunnel vision type of dude, but so you just fire that, encase yourself in ice, become immune to all damage, which is a fascinating ability, but I have to wonder, you can probably toggle it on and off. I mean, this is literally WoW. Ice staff, fucking ice block, blink, like they're even called the same things. Soar is at least a little bit interesting. Summon a massive ice storm that deals 40 every 0.25. Slows and cripple. That doesn't seem like that much though. 40 must be a very long range of whatever. People were telling me check out the talents and stuff, but it doesn't matter because I can't do anything, right? Like that would assume that I'm playing as the same one for a long period of time, which I'm not, because I can't get on a good streak. But that's also a way to reward you for sort of doing that. The game has been sort of bugging out on the title screen a little bit, like where something won't load, and that makes it seem like the game's gonna crash or something, which it did. But thankfully I was able to come back. Thankfully I was able to come back into the game after that, and we still, well, maybe we still lost, but at least we lost with, no, I think we even won that one too. That's the secret, just DC every time. See, like, this makes me nervous. Why can my computer not handle this fucking game? What is going on, dude? Like the fact that the models are loading slowly and stuff. The game itself is trying to sabotage me, I guess, because it knows I'm too good and it doesn't want me to go on a good streak. So yeah, let's go ahead and play as the one chick we just saw, Evie. Which again, I'm not much of a flanker type of character, but we have 3 of those, which would guarantee that we can play 3 of the 60k ones. The problem is I'm going to run out. Right, I won't get to that point because mathematically, how am I supposed to do that? To shoot the thing, ice block, blink. You have so much fucking mobility. And that's the whole point. You either have CC or mobility, which I guess you don't really have any CC. It doesn't even say that slows them down. Logically, it probably should, but you know, this is mobility, this is, you know, defensive stuff. It's a very interesting character, but I'm probably not going to use that stuff particularly well, I'm sure. Please don't crash. Like, if I lose, let it be for any reason other than that. So both of these series, Paladins and Arc, are sort of in their endgame phase. I was playing Arc for a little bit, and then now we've entered the phase of I only have 12 lives, which I just died on my first one. So I only have 11 lives left, 1 per spawn point in the world, to actually beat the game. Right, otherwise that series is over. And in the context of this series, I have to play at least the 2 games every episode. So imagine like 10 episodes in a row, I could just win 2 games with the same chick, but it's just whatever. It's like I don't like playing defensively as a damage character, but you have to, or at least you're not even a pure damage character. You're a, like, Imani should be my favorite character because Maeve just pisses me the fuck off. Whether I'm playing as her, whether she's on our team, whether she's on the other team, I just get triggered by Maeve. Just an annoying fucking character. Like Rose from the PvZ universe, which doesn't even exist in the traditional first couple games. Oh, here we go. It's gonna crash. I don't know why this has become an issue lately. Like, oh, maybe not. Increase the damage you deal after your weapon shots after Soar ends. Snow globe wormhole over the moon. Generate 2 ammo after activating. Reduce the cooldown of Soar. Increase movement speed. Increase distance of blink. There's a lot of ways to pussy out and get away from stuff. It does seem like your base health is a little bit lower than the typical DPS person or flank. I forget exactly. I feel like it's always around 2200, but that could be with some other talent consideration or something. I always get the ones that either give you health or that heal you in some way. I want to feel like, oh, I'm independent and I can I can just kind of run and gun. That's why I like Bastion so much. Not because you can just be a turret clown like everybody does, but just so you can run and gun and heal yourself on demand, which they got rid of in the sequel. I forget what your right click even does in Overwatch 2. There's a slow shot, but it does a good amount of damage, so you should appreciate that a little bit. All your abilities are defensive in nature, so you can just do that. And then you can just, like, let's say, blink away. That might not be helping our team much, but we can at least just go right through them. I mean, it's an impressive amount of mobility. It doesn't mean I'll use it right, but what I need always is like a freebie win. Let me win this game so I can just practice a little bit, and then, but I don't know. That's not even that big of a deal. It's actually okay. It's just, that is a lot of fucking damage though. See, what you're really supposed to do is like go behind them, but I don't play like that. Oh my god. No, I turn around and I blink, but I can't. What kind of fucking ice block is that, dude? I'm a god tier frost mage, by the way. There was this one moment that I beat a paladin who is notorious on the server, who had like amazing gear, far better than mine. You know, paladins have bubble and blessing of freedom and stuff, and I kited him so fucking perfectly, and he was so mad. That was actually like an iconic moment, because my gear wasn't like super good at that point, and I wasn't like super hardcore or anything. It was kind of just whatever. What the fuck, man? When the flanker becomes flanked, like I hate that. Like, I'm spamming blink, and that's the whole point of the ability, isn't it? I guess it makes it too predictable that you it makes it too predictable what you're trying to do, because, or even that saying like, oh, it's questioning your internet or something, because clearly that would need to be the reason that you're doing so badly. I don't know what's going on. 5th anniversary celebration. Well, what does that mean? Like, I don't know what these things are or how you choose them or whatever. Clearly, it must be because I'm not using the shop optimally enough. People trying to argue something that's a little bit not nonsensical, to say like, oh, the shop isn't just all meta stuff. It's about what matchup you're against. But that's a form of metagaming still. Like, based on this matchup, you should use exactly these items. Like, that's fine, but I'm just saying I don't generally like that kind of stuff. Just, now, I am dead, and that's just a sure thing. Or maybe I should end it early so they won't expect it. But you are going to be very squishy, there's no question about it, but I don't know what to do, really. I just don't know. Like, what am I... Should have been a character that I really liked, but I just can't... always take some amount of blame for it, but like, why does it have to be this one-sided? No matter how bad I am, I'm not even saying we should win the game, but like, we can't do anything, dude. Even in a 4v5, you could always, I don't know. Yeah, you are like the whole glass cannon idea of just I don't know, I can't even fucking hit the tank. Oh yeah, we do have the ult, which I sometimes forget to use on time. I haven't used blink necessarily all that effectively, but look at that, dude. I should do this, and then I should just do like E in the spot. And then I could have maybe also gotten away, but we're gonna lose, we're gonna get swept out. It's okay. I don't know what to tell you. I finally learned how to look at the actual stats after the game too, so we can actually, you know, properly blame myself. But now we can overcome a 3-0 deficit. I just don't have the confidence in this team at all that we could do that. Like, how is it so... How do people always know when you're gonna do that? Sometimes I'll wait for the whole duration to run out, but then it seems, oh, that's too predictable, so they'll time it to kill you. This is like a fucking pro team or something. Why should it be this lopsided, dude? Even if I was trying to throw on purpose. Whatever, dude. yeah, we'll judge it by the thing. But I imagine the whole team sucked, but I probably still sucked more. Because I'm trying to figure out how the character works, dude. Okay, I at least out-damaged the Meve. Trash, fucking garbage. But look at the difference. Like, you're trying to tell me I would make that much difference myself? Of course I would. That's the whole point of the format. I have to carry the team. 272 060 261 060 191 versus 5 110 70 13 828 916 418. Okay, 4118 is pretty bad. It's like, oh, maybe I'm feeding and that's why, but that just didn't seem right, right? Something about that just didn't feel right. Even in terms of damage, I'm like, you know, better than everybody but basically the one. So everybody was bad is the point. It doesn't mean I'm good. Let's do the second one, and again, it's the walls are kind of closing in. Maybe she had a little bit too much mobility for my style. I mean, I would have loved her. I would have loved Eevee and I would have loved Imani, but we just didn't get them for long enough. Anything like a mage and anything that's just kind of whatever glass cannon type of shit is good. So we'll finish off the flank characters, which again, I'm not the biggest fan of here. Well, it doesn't mean I'll finish them off. I could always continue. She looks pretty fucking badass, actually, right? Very interesting hybrid of like, you know, stealth and almost like knight stuff. Like knight armor. If we think about it, what do I have left? I have two of these, which both cost 30k, which means I can only really do one of them, right, for the gold that I have. And then I don't know, and you know what I should actually do? Save the gold so I could do two 30ks, and then I'll buy her with 100 of that, because I don't see what else I'm going to use that on, because it only equals 15k. So if I don't use it now, I might never be able to use it. And so the tokens are obviously going to wait. That's actually a good idea, because now you'll get two 30ks, right? I could actually just buy them all now, but then if somebody's free next week, right, then I'd feel stupid for doing it. So these two, let's hypothetically say this was, I'm going to lose every game, right? Those two are done based on the goal that I have. This section is done. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks, and you have 4 healers. So I have 3 tokens, right? 3 free champion tokens. Now you have 5 characters left. They either have to come up as free in the next couple weeks of whatever short, shitty episodes I do, or I'm just screwed because there's nothing else I can do now. Unless I'm going to earn a substantial amount of gold, which I don't know how exactly you do. Or you know what would be dumb? What if it caps you out at 3 champion tokens, and the only reason why I haven't gotten more is because you actually have to spend one, right? Like the most you can have is 3, so I would have earned like 15 by now if I had just kept using them. Imagine if there was a system like that. Or like they'll give you some for something like this. Watch one free or reward. Make a loadout, like use the mechanics in the game as if that's something I should have to do. Like, even those I haven't really paid attention to, just whatever I've earned is fine. We're playing it like an arcade game, which a lot of people didn't really understand or appreciate, but like you just play it raw, which the one thing that ruins that kind of is the shop, but still, whatever. Yeah, these two I can guarantee I can play, and these 3 I can guarantee I can play. So there's 5 that we have to somehow, and it doesn't matter which ones, right? Like if it could be, well, it kind of matters because we would need them to be 30k ones that we buy. So we need at least 2 30k ones to not be free. And then we need the 60k ones to be free, which there are a lot of 60k. Oh, I guess I could have used 100 on that one too. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous, but let's just go with what we got. So last flank character here. Again, flank isn't my favorite role. It arguably might be my least favorite role because I like to do things in a very, you know, paced role, deliberate sense. Like a damage character, I just want to do damage and I don't care about anything else. A tank, I just want to tank and that's it. Like you want to do your role, which even then I don't like damage character. Like probably my ranking would be I like tanks the most. I like healers the second most. I like damage the third most. I like flank the fourth most. It's only fitting we get rid of this one first, but it's kind of just incidental based on cost. And I sometimes like the play. Like I love Vora. I like their play style, but it doesn't mean that it really suits me or that I use like that character I love. But why do I love her? Oh, because she's like a mage or she's, you know, like my frost mage in WoW. But I love this ability. I don't like these because I don't really use them, right? I was just kind of, or I don't use them effectively enough, or what you're really supposed to do is go behind enemy lines, hit them. I mean, that's the whole fucking definition of the word flank, in case you didn't know. So here we go again. I'm not gonna, doesn't mean you can't get away with not playing it like that, right? You could just play like a damaged character and you'd be fine if you do it well, but it's like you make yourself too much of a target by not flanking them, so then you are worse than just a regular DPS would be. Wrist crossbow, a fast-firing mounted crossbow for close range engagement. Oh, I don't want it to be close range though. 130 every 0.1. Okay. Fire 3 bolts to deal 10%. I like these kind of moves that do fixed percentages, no matter who you're going up against. Fire 3 bolts to deal 10% of targets held over 4 seconds. Damage over time ability. Throw a smoke screen that grants you stealth. If you stand in it, it has 2 charges. Blend in with the shadows and become stealth. Okay, this is going to be a very complicated character. Throw a massive bomb that destroys shields and whoa. That's one of the highest damage values I think we've seen in the whole game. Throw a massive bomb that destroys shields and deals 3,000. This is going to be like fucking d.va's explosion that'll just like one-shot you. 3,000? That's insane. That literally would one-shot most of the characters in the game. Like, how much health does a tank normally have? Yeah, it would almost one-shot anybody, dude. Even he was a little on the... She was on a little on the high side. 4,700. Yeah, you have a rapid crossbow. Right click is going to be damage over time thing. Q is to get out of stuff. F is to get out of stuff. Blend in with the shadows and become stealth. Then go behind enemy lines and shoot them. But I'll do it more the opposite way. I'll just do it to get away from being right in front of them. For a massive bomb, okay, I'm excited about the ult, but again, it's hard to visualize exactly how it's going to work. And so a lot of the time I either don't use them or I forget that I have one, or, you know, it's just like... I'm nervous about this fucking title screen stuff, though. Why is it being like that all of a sudden? Like, where everything is taking so long to render the models and stuff. Valor's end, or you know what I want to happen before this playthrough ends is for them to add another hero. But maybe I don't, because then I would just have to pay 60 fucking K to get it. Like, Omen came up as free. In fact, that could single-handedly ruin the whole playthrough. Like, I'm about to finish playing as every single one, and then one more comes up and I can't afford him, so then, and it won't be free for a super long time because Omen came up as free. Maybe I should just reset the game. Hang on. Or no, there he is. You speak of the devil. Why does it do that? I just associate that with the game crashing because it feels kind of, you know, like it's not meant to happen. It just takes forever. I don't know what. It must almost be something with the game itself that they've changed, because nothing's changed with my computer. Why would this be? They don't take that long to load normally. Whatever. So we'll play as this chick. So again, we at least survived the episode because we played as 2. But my god. Some of these games are just so fucking stupid. Now I know how a NBA star feels when they're getting swept in the first round. Like if you're a fucking Kemba Walker or something carrying your team. Not that I was that good there, but like you're getting swept out and it feels so unfair because your team's just outmatched. But that's part and parcel of what this is all about. Like, you don't use that as an excuse. The multiplayer aspect is just a neutral equalizing factor. I haven't been this excited for a Skye since Emma Skye in Rise from the Ashes, the best detective noir story ever told in gaming history. Fucking DLC case. Or more like Lana Skye. Find somebody who loves you as much as I love the Skye sisters. Its Ice Bear has activated Team Skin Booster. And she looks quite impressive too, I was saying. Yeah, let's spend 800 of those gems that I don't even know how to get on a fucking skin when I spent 100 just to buy her in the first place. So we're missing a tank, which is just spectacular. I'm not gonna blame stuff like that either, because it goes both ways. Sometimes you'll, you know, the other team won't have that, but it can be very fun too, some of the comps it leads to. But it's just, this Terminus guy can be really dangerous sometimes, but hopefully not here. Increase the damage done by poison bolts by 15% and the rate at which they deal damage by 75%. Smoke and dagger preparation, debilitate. Increase the duration of hidden, you do not consume ammo. Automatically enter stealth. Oh, that's kind of good actually. So it'll let you cheat death a little bit, or it won't necessarily, because with a character like this, you could theatricality and deception are powerful agents. you become stealth, but if you're like me, you'll still stand in place. So they just hit you right where you were, and you'll be fine. Something seems a little weird about the graphics in general. It seems maybe more zoomed out, or I guess she's just smaller than most people. Like somebody who actually seems in proper proportion. Wait. Oh wait, I don't even know this fucking map or anything. I was expecting. Wait, what is this? I was expecting that middle part to open. Wait, can we just play like a normal game where it's just not all about me or anything? Get a little bit of damage in, but like, why do we never have anybody who can like actually push stuff properly? That's what I don't get, because it's like, what is the deal when it comes to die to a fucking pet? Like, okay, we don't have a tank here, but forget about what I'm doing. Why isn't anybody just even helping to contest that at all? There is something weird happening. Like, it's not just about why is it always like this? They made no effort to even go in there. Like, they just kind of sit back. Which, again, I guess, look who's talking, because I did the same exact thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I'm in stealth, but it doesn't matter because they kind of know where I am anyway. Or I have to use the Q is going to give you a smoke bomb type of thing too. This is the guy who gave us the boost thing there. How about you boost us in the other meaning of the word, which is actually carry our dumbass. I don't really understand how all these attacks work and stuff, but okay. I keep auto-entering stealth because I'm about to die too. Are you kidding me with this, man? I mean, when you don't have a tank and when your flank doesn't play like a flank, what do you expect to happen? But you know, fuck it. I'll go down at least playing the way I perceive it to be right. Like, oh, fuck. Yeah, look, I can get a kill there. I'll go behind enemy lines and try to do something, but I don't know what's going on. I'll take blame, but I don't get it. Because there's no amount of shit play that one player should do that should make every game like this a sweep. I don't get what's happening. Why is it so lopsided? Look, we even have streaks. We're clearly the best players on our team. 1-1, as if that even constitutes being a streak. They're totally doing some meta optimal bullshit, dude. But part of that just has to do with how much gold and how well you're doing is how much you're gonna determine how much shit you get. So even if it was all the same stuff. Yeah, how about you actually do something, dude? Or you can throw the smoke bomb at them and then try to see what happens. Yeah, let's just keep doing that. Or just run around them in fucking circles. Yeah, that guy just has a hard on for me. He knows exactly where I am, even when I stealth, because I usually am not moving in that. I don't know, man. Because these characters are really hard to play when you're playing them for the first time under duress like that, which is the whole reason why I always say that I wish that basically I wish it was like but what do you mean? That's mathematically impossible. How do you lose the objective if you're right there? I was there. I was there. What the fuck? That's actually an invalid interaction. As long as somebody's there, the overtime should last. It doesn't matter whether I'm in stealth or not. That was the perfect use of stealth to try to delay it for my team. The game is actually cheating now. That's never how it's worked before. I even was complaining in other games how, okay, dude. Okay. How do you always know where the fuck I am, dude? Double kill, good. It's not gonna fucking matter though. Who gives a shit about this? clown terminus guy. That is one of the coolest ults though, in the sense that it's like seems to only really work for your benefit that way, but like just the raw damage, like that's what it should really just do, is guarantee that you're gonna get a kill. We kill them, we could overcome a 3-0 deficit, which would be a very good footnote in this series. If I actually use that's one of my biggest mistakes. I just don't even realize the ult is up or how quickly it goes up, and then I try to wait and save it for something else. But just don't get fucking swept out here, please, dude. Yeah, let them split up, do whatever they're gonna do, and just figure it out. Come on, they're so exposed, dude. Doesn't matter, just fucking keep doing it. Don't worry about that stupid shield. Go here. What? They always get you when you're in stealth already. Oh please, not in 30 seconds. You surely couldn't let this happen, but we've had these crazy overtime things where it benefits them. Actually overcome a 3-0 deficit, although winning that first part seems virtually impossible because nobody even goes for it. I'll just throw my fucking ult in there and try to make it happen. Tank is really annoying, actually. Where'd he go, even? Maybe. Now it's an overtime again. Give me another ult in time. Maybe I even had it up. Maybe this game doesn't give you the greatest feedback as far as ults, like whether you can see whether you do have them up or not, but no. Fuck, we even got the ult on cue, on demand. I mean, I must have done a good amount of damage there because the ult alone, that's got to be one of my favorite ults in the game. Just do fucking 3,000 damage and destroy shield. Like, you don't need anything beyond that. 684, 2710, 766, 144, 377. So it's a case where you do 33, 34, 46, 16. I guess that's okay. The Ice Bear guy is pretty good, and he even used his little buff boost thing at the beginning. So Ice Bear guy, then me and the other guy. At least if I'm middle of the pack, right? Like me and the chick, and then the other chick was just garbage, or the other guy. Here, 29. Not saying you can measure it in even such a raw sense, because everybody's role is different, and whatever. You're gonna have different expectations for different characters, but still. So we're guaranteed to play, like I said, maybe those two based on the gold, maybe those three. So I'm hoping for 5 free characters. I don't know, it feels like the last couple of times I've been doing a lot worse than usual. Right, so we'll have at least 60k, or somehow it's one of those games where you have to like click stuff in order to get your gold. Like, you're just not getting it naturally from playing. Which is kind of how I wanted it to be, but whatever. We'll assume it'll be 60k. But again, I'm hoping for free stuff. At least the stuff has changed around a little bit, although I swear Amani's been there for a long time. Or maybe it has something to do with your account and your specific gameplay experience. Like, somehow, for me, these are free, but it's different for other people. It's not just like on a fixed rotation. I mean, I'm surprised her level is even the highest of these, because even though I like her so much, I don't think I lasted too long with her. But then again, I could say that with almost everybody. You can hear you have AirPods. Nice. Came just in time for the end of the episode, though, I guess, because that didn't last long at all, did it? It was like a fucking 40-minute episode. I don't even know what to do now because, you know, like, what the fuck? I just lost those two very quickly. The first one was fucking bullshit. At least that second one, it felt like you had maybe a chance, even though, I don't know. But yeah, that was one of the coolest ults that we've seen. Just like very to the point, not very flank oriented either. It's basically just, that should be a damage character's buff. Look at her pose too, like how she stands at such an angle. You got like a certain swag about her. A lot of these characters that I like so much that I just can't maintain. Maybe I don't even mind being the last one there because she is fucking garbage. But we at least completed the whole page of flank characters. So now we have to stay alive and try to see. We have one 15k guy here, but that almost doesn't matter now because there's no point to doing it. Right? I could do a 15k, a 30k, and then I'll have 15k left over. Then I'll never get back up to 30 because it takes forever. Over the course of this whole playthrough, I've only made like 100k, 150k range of stuff. Play you in Fortnite. You'll be home in 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Is it finally over? It's pretty close to being over, actually, but you know, it was a good series. I like this game. I mean, you could say it's just like Overwatch, but it's at least a good alternative to Overwatch. Like if somebody gets bored of it, you know, it's the next best thing in the genre. Like I don't know what other games like this there are, but this is pretty good. There are a lot of fun heroes. There's a lot of good shit. How many are there again? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 58, 59. It felt like there were almost more than that. Have a good dinner. Yeah, I had Domino's as usual, as expected. Yeah, now I almost just want to pat it because I don't know what the fuck to do for the rest of the episode. Like, I like it to be at least an hour or so, but there's nothing I can do. I could, by choice, play a different character, but I won't. Because that's at least my condition, no matter what you want to say. See, even these I don't claim, which is stupid. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. It should just give it to you automatically anyway, but then what's the point? So him, wait, why did it go to Willow? It's saying Omen, but then it goes to Willow. I did play as Omen, though. Which you would think, I mean, he's not really that new as that would indicate, but they did give him for free for a while. Right, for 1 or 2 weeks he was there, which I was surprised by. You know, because of how new he was. And so Imani is our highest mastery level there. Again, that doesn't mean she was our best streak, because I don't think she was. I think I won more games with somebody else. I can't even remember now. I mean, good thing I have it all on video, though. I could always... or this is just overall. Yeah, my best character here, I guess, was Imani, and I do like her a lot. My best character here was apparently Koga, which I don't remember liking that much, but it is cool. And I played it almost only with the gun, and I didn't use the melee much, but his melee did a shitload of damage, actually. How fitting the Fernando Clown guy, as I'm getting clowned in this game constantly. But actually, gameplay-wise, I did like him. I just always make fun of his stupid appearance and whatever. Furia was good. I mean, most of the healers I liked, but some of them only had like one healing ability, which was a little bit weird. Right, like they'll have 3 things that aren't heals and then 1 heal, but yeah, that's supposed to fill the role. You're just supposed to spam that. Deals 315, healing allies generates wrath. See, that mentions healing, but it doesn't actually heal. This is a heal. Summon a beam of light, stunning enemies and dealing damage for enemies. Yeah, that's the damage. That's damage. This is what I mean. So you have only 1 healing ability. It might buff this. This does, like normally it would say, okay, if it hits an enemy, it does damage. If it hits an ally, it heals them. But it doesn't. There are only singular attacks there. Spent 4 hours watching. You spent $40 Australian on it. Yeah, but I'm not going to just play it randomly like that. Let me look up maybe some stuff about this game. Let's see. Just some interesting little tidbits of information. Like Paladins. Release date is one thing that interests me. How did it come out? You're trying to tell me, oh, they copied Overwatch. Overwatch came out in May 24, 2016. This came out in September 16, 2016. So if they did copy it, they fucking... You know, they did a good job, I guess, because they did it so quickly. It's like with that movie, Carnosaur. Carnosaur came out before Jurassic Park, even though it was seen as like a Jurassic Park copy. But how could that be? It's because they, you know, all the hype about dinosaurs, they just wanted to cash in on it, even if it was shitty or whatever. How old is Overwatch 1? 2016. Overwatch was released for PlayStation 4, Windows, Xbox One in May 24, 2016. Allowed retailers to sell physical copies of the game a day before. Let's read some history about it. I guess you can't really see it, but yeah, 2018 was the official release. The game is rooted in a colorful fantasy setting featuring champions, playable characters that have their own unique functions, unique fire function, and skills. Combat in each game mode is also nearly entirely skill shot based, meaning projectiles can be dodged. Oh yeah, how about that Lex guy's clown shot that fucking bypasses that? Always my favorite abilities. Although each champion has their own personality and abilities to get around the Paladins map, the real character variation comes from the cards and items. Ah, yes, of course. An item system that augment the champion, which again, I don't mind that. It's a good amount of customization, but actually the card thing I like, even though I haven't messed around with it too much. But I don't like the shop. I don't like shops in these games, just period. It seems to fuck it up a little bit somehow. Welcome to free-to-play fantasy team-based shooter. It's a free-to-play title. Every champion has a unique weapon alongside of abilities. But yeah, let's look up like other games like this. Games like Overwatch, and I'm sure Paladins would show up first and foremost. The Paladins Counter-Strike, which is nothing like Overwatch. Warframe, I'm not sure, but I don't think that has like the character classes and stuff like that as much. Team Fortress, obviously the inspiration for it all. You know, it's been long enough since the Overwatch 2 series ended that I could actually do that one again. Like, that would be so stupid. It takes me 6 months to do one of these series, and that's usually my cooldown time. Like, I do Overwatch, then I do Paladins for 6 months, then I do Overwatch again for 6 months, then I can do Paladins again. Like, I wouldn't want to do it like that, but you theoretically could. 10 games like Overwatch you want to squad up for. Team Fortress 2, Knockout City. At least that's a different one that I'm not aware of. I guess you can't see any of this, but whatever. We'll turn it into a just chatting fucking stream. Please. That'd be hilarious, though. It's like cheating my own format because of how fucking slow I am with it. Like, I haven't really come back to do one of those games, but like, I failed LA Noire first playthrough Permadeath in like February 2022, right? And so I could have come back and done it again now, but I just never have. Oh yeah, how about Valorant? That would be a good one to do. There's something about Valorant that just feels kind of soulless, though. It doesn't feel like... I don't know how to explain it. It just feels kind of bland. Like, it's good gameplay-wise. It's good what they try to do with it. But something just feels... Like, this game has more personality than Valorant. Now, that's high praise, but it almost doesn't feel like it. Right? This game is unironically more interesting, on a service level. Maybe not gameplay-wise or whatever. Because that has, like, the Counter-Strike... you know, it wants to be a gimmick between Counter-Strike and Overwatch, or like a combo between those, very blatantly. Apex Legends is kind of cool, but I don't think it's quite like this. Brink, I don't know if that's even so a thing. Isn't that like super old? I forget. Knockout City. What is Knockout City? You get out of Knockout City, where crews settle to score an intense dodge. Oh, that sounds kind of fun, actually. Dodge brawl. Knock out opponents with trick shots and coordinated teamwork. Or is this supposed to be some sort of riff off Rocket League even? Definitely has a good personality to it. I don't know. Let's look at some stats maybe, which I don't think it even gives you a ton. Like, show me the whole history of my everything. Player profile history overview. 24, level 24, total wins 27. Oh, that's actually a funny way to look at it. How many heroes have we played at? So we've averaged like less than 1 win per hero. Time played 1 day, 5 hours, 16 minutes. So I certainly can't say, even though it's the first playthrough, I can't say, oh, I'm new to the game, or I shouldn't. Wait, what? Oh, wait. 15 out of 59. But that's not how many I played. That's how many I guess I own, which even a lot of those I don't own. It just probably counts that because they're free, which it doesn't count that because I don't get it. It doesn't count that because then if I got to 18, I'd be able to play ranked. You've no doubt heard of me. Golden Cash, Seeker's Gaze, Diamond Trove, Commendation, Loading Frame 2022. I don't get how this works. Commendations. Teamwork, leadership, skill. Yeah, right, dude. Have you seen this fucking playthrough, dude? I'll even defer and say I played like dog shit this whole run, pretty much. Yeah, look at this, dude. Okay, we won 2 with cat. Oh, this is kind of good. I wish I could see the whole thing. Fuck. So defeat, win 1, lose, 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 win 2, lose, lose, and we're losing the first one with a lot of these, obviously. Like, let's look at the KDA ratio to actually judge these. This one I played like garbage, obviously. This one doesn't seem that bad because you are like a healer, so even though it's 3 and 12, right, you're still kind of active, so I won't say that one's bad. This is bad. This is bad. Bad. Whenever you lose, it's bad. See, that one I didn't even play well, apparently. Or even that one either. We were just winning so quickly. 1, 9, and 7. 3, 10, and 9. Like, I'm not saying I don't deserve blame, but like, look, this is one of my best ones yet out of all these, stat-wise. 6, 8, 4, which is not good, but somehow. And then you lose that one. I couldn't carry them. I know I have both AirPods in, and it sounds like we're in an echo room. Is that because of my mic or what? I don't know what the fuck to even do, so... Yeah, now my schedule will be a little bit different. So, like, in the morning, I'll do ARC, and then I won't stream again till Friday night. It makes it a little easier for me. Like, I'll do... It's weird scheduling, but, like... So, I did it tonight, which is Wednesday night. Then I'll do it in the morning, Thursday morning. Then all day Thursday, I don't have to worry about it. And then all day Friday, I don't have to worry about it till night. Then I'll do it at night. Then I don't have to do it again. Then I'll do it on Saturday morning. Then I don't have to do it again till Sunday night. You're still doing it every day, but you're kind of making it a little bit more like back to back. AirPods just sound weird. Are you there? I don't even mind. I'll do like a fucking game of Fortnite, but the problem is I'll have to download the game. I guess I could have done it in this much time. We can play one game if you want, but you got to do it quickly then. It's Thursday, so you live in the future. You know, there was some bug on my computer that was actually doing that. It was acting like it's tomorrow. So, like, I have some files. I have, like, a screenshot I think actually I can show. Like, it shows that this document was made tomorrow. But it's like, how the fuck is that possible? Or it even said that somewhere else, too. Hold on. Yeah, it's like... You know, this file was made on 11/28, even though it was 11/27. I guess it's kind of hard to show, but now your mom is socializing. Had to drop off something at a family's house. Okay. You had to stop, do it another time. I don't know why Fortnite is the big draw here, but let's look at it actually. The state of Fortnite in 2023. Is what exactly? The only thing I've seen about it lately is like all those crossovers that they've done, like where, oh, you can play as Darth Vader, or oh, you can play as Marvel's characters, or like, I don't know how that exactly works, but if you get like a kill streak, you can upgrade your character into some crossover thing. I don't understand. Chapter 1 Island Returns and Fortnite OG. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, actually, because I don't know how much I really played that. When does that happen? Fortnite OG release. I could do that for my Saturday format. Is the launch between Friday, November 3rd and November 9th? Wait, that means it already happened. What is Fortnite OG? Fortnite OG is ending. What the fuck do you mean? Older versions of Fortnite Android. How to play OG Fortnite in 2023. I don't know. People spend so much money on these random things. It's 2018. Welcome to Fortnite OG. Why is it showing it like that, though? If drop on the island once again in Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 4 Season OG. Throughout OG, each major update will bring a different phase of Battle Royale Pass, starting with Chapter 1 Season 5. Shopping carts, not that I would know the difference. Like, I'm not going to say I never played it before, but I played it very little. I actually played it a little bit on my PS5 for some reason. I'll sometimes do that, like where I'll have a system and I'll just make a point to play it on there just to give it some sort of purpose. I was playing like No Man's Sky on there, even though again you could play it on PC, or I was playing it on, playing this or playing certain things that I could be played on PC, obviously, and I had played on PC, but somehow just to give it a purpose. It's one thing if it's like Demon Souls or something that you would have no choice to do, or even like Red Dead seems stupid, but that's actually legitimate because that would only be on Xbox 360 or PS3. OG season ends Saturday. Well, I'm sure there'll be 1v1 and carry you to win. Fortnite is a bad game. I don't really think it's bad. For all its success and everything, I have to respect it. I always like PUBG more though, because it had like more of a serious, gritty style to it. Even though it's very unpolished and had a lot of bugs and it was just weird. But no, even if it ends, it seems like they're trying to do it in a phasic way. Like they're showing, okay, we'll go from season 1 to season 2 or whatever. So at least we'll get to experience something older with it. Which again, to me, might not make much of a difference, but it is cool when they do that. Look at all. Oh, this you gotta show. What the fuck am I looking at here? Hang on. Holy shit, dude. What did I just see here? Here, look. This is the ratings for fucking Fortnite, right? 4.3 out of 5, but it's rating on competitive players. It's rating on quickly understood controls, extremely fun, diverse characters, amazing storytelling. Why the fuck is this even a criteria? Fortnite could be many things, but what story is it telling? Or like I remember the time when everybody lost their shit because it's like, oh, it was like a black screen and the site was down or you couldn't play and it was like, oh, the story is over, the chapter is over, right? People weren't that freaked out since Y2K when they thought everything was gonna go to shit because the year was 2000 and it messed with all their technology. Amazing characters. You already said diverse characters. What kind of fluff piece shit site is this? Mighty, open critic rating, top critic average. Critics recommend. This is a very weird page. Let me actually show that thing too. Yeah, I remember people losing their shit about this. Look at this. Fortnite disappeared over the weekend, 2019, October 14th. Massively popular game concluded its 10th season by going offline and leaving a string of numbers lost style in its place. Greetings, welcome, something, something. Why are you talking about Joker and stuff, dude? What the fuck? 2019. Fortnite has been down for hours as millions of players stare at a black hole. Yeah, see, they were doing it to like troll you. It's been a long wait. One of the biggest games in the world has been unplayable since this afternoon. Ahead of its next season or a possible completely new chapter, Fortnite has gone down in just about every way imaginable. Widely believe that the game is back up and running. Will be a rebooted version of the game featuring a brand new map. Things happen in dramatic fashion. Yeah, they were totally doing that just to piss people off or something. After 2-day black hole shutdown. It really doesn't seem like something that was an actual issue that they were having. They just chose to do it. Fortnite season ending thing. Or yeah, it ended with like some kind of big explosion and then it's fucking... Like imagine trying to tell a story in a game like that. Amazing characters, diverse characters. I could be here for a while. It would be Save the World story. You're talking about the black hole event. I just remember seeing something on that. Like I wasn't even playing the game, but everybody was just losing their minds. Like, oh, what if I don't get to play Fortnite anymore? How will I ever continue on with my life? Nothing will ever be the same. Okay, see you tomorrow.